Welcome to our vlog. I am going on my first international tour. If you don't know me, my name's Amanda and I'm a professional dancer in Chicago. I dance with Giordano Dance Chicago and we tour all over the US and all over the world, but we haven't toured internationally since I've been a part of the company. I've been here for 8 years, so it's been a while. This is the first international tour that has happened in a long time, so it's very exciting. We are going to Latvia, which the company has traveled to before. So the company is excited to finally return. I'm excited to be there for my first time. It's just a very cool part of the job to be able to go to different places you've never been before. Depending on the tour, sometimes we're able to spend more time in a place and explore, and other times it's just kind of an in and out situation. This tour, I mean, it's a big travel. So the first part of our flight, it's like 8 hours, and then we have a layover, and then it's an hour and a half. So basically 10 hours. We then are spending a week in Latvia because today is Thursday and we're leaving late tonight. I think our flight's like 10:55 p.m. and then we leave Latvia next Thursday to come back home. So it's a decent amount of time to be there, but we have 2 shows, and each day that we have our show, that's the day that we are teching on. So we have a total of 3 days off while we're there. I'm hoping that we're able to explore some nice things. It's always a balance because you are there working and our job is very physical, so you're trying to be like, okay, what can I do that's not going to tire me out for my show? But of course, these opportunities don't come around very often. So you do have to be like, hey, I'm in another country. You can do this. You can rally and go explore. I've done a little bit of research, so I'm hoping that we're able to find some cute places to visit. But honestly, I'm good if we're just walking around and exploring and sightseeing and enjoying different architecture. I'm just so excited to be doing that and take you all along. I just kind of finished getting ready. Obviously, I'm going to be sleeping on the plane, so I'm not doing anything fancy. I might braid my hair because I like when it's just out of the way. My mom is coming to pick me up because my husband has a gig tonight, so he's not able to drive me. So we already said our goodbyes for the week, and then we're going to be off to the airport and on our way to Latvia. Alright, I'm really hoping to sleep on this flight. Wish me luck. We're here in Latvia. We just got to the hotel and we are walking right now to find some food before we crash from our long travel day. All right, here's our room. We walk in. There's some space to put things. Our teeny tiny shower. Sink. And then it's basically just this. Teeny tiny little beds. And it doesn't seem like we have, unless it's this tucked behind, do we have any control over this? We don't seem to really have AC or anything. So, yay.
Sun is falling, speed in the black.
We're here at the Black Magic in Riga. I'm waiting on my latte, so we're gonna go down to the shop. Everything is just so cute. Oh my god. Do you see that? Hi! Hey vlog! This is our first full day here, so we are just walking around town. I have my coffee and we're just going to continue to see some beautiful sights. Adorable. Good morning. This is our second full day in Latvia. Yesterday was just a day to explore, which was so much fun. Sorry I didn't talk to the camera very much. I was just very into everything that was happening. But today is Tech Day and a show in Sessis, Latvia. So I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast, and then we have like an hour drive to get to our town that we're performing in. Alright, we are about to do our first show in Latvia! Yeah! Wow! It's so exciting! We're international. You say, I say. Good morning here in Riga. I guess technically it's the afternoon. I couldn't fall asleep after the show yesterday, a mix of not being able to fall asleep, usually after performance, and jet lag, so I didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m., so I woke up at 11:22 and it's afternoon now. But it is our second day off here in Riga, so it's another day that we get to explore. Sasha and I took a nice slow morning, and now we're getting ready to go out and find somewhere to eat brunch and just to explore the city again, so come along. Sasha and I just had a really good brunch, and now we're walking back to Old Town. It's gonna be a little under a 30-minute walk, and it's a little drizzly, but it's okay right now, so hopefully it holds out. We're just enjoying all the sights along the way. Like, we saw a cute little kitty cat. The kitty cat was so cute. We were walking through a little park. We also saw this really nice street with a bunch of pretty colored buildings, and then we realized that in the balcony of one, there was a statue of two cats, and one was proposing to the other. It was so sweet. All the cute little things that you can find. It's been so nice having a nice wholesome day, taking in Latvia. Yay! See you later.
Oh, that's really good.
It's good?
Yeah.
It's very good. Good morning. I just filmed a get ready with me and Sasha did, for TikTok. So I'm just gonna insert some of those clips here because we told a lot of fun stories and talked about our performances here in Latvia and all that good stuff. So enjoy. Get ready with me and Sasha for our final show here in Latvia. Today we're performing in Riga. We had one other performance in Latvia in Sasis, which went amazing, and the crowd was beautiful. I think it's so special to be performing in a European country because they appreciate the arts so much more over here, and you can just feel it from the audience. We also were surprised because we all got single roses handed to us, and we were like, oh my gosh, we didn't even know. That was very special and unique, and it made us all like tear up because it was emotional. It's like a milestone that we've reached, which is surreal. And it's just such an honor to be like, I performed in Europe as a professional dancer. That's crazy, crazy. Tours, that's like one of the coolest parts, is getting to travel places, especially if it's places you've never been before. That's always very exciting. To come to a country that honestly, I don't know that any of us would have thought to take a trip to on our own and get to experience it, because it is so nice here. It's such a little hidden gem, and that's what I kept seeing on the internet when I was researching before I came here, because it's not super touristy, because there's not as many people that think to come to Latvia, but it just makes it such a nice experience because you get that experience of being abroad and in a European country and all of the beauty and the feels and the food and the culture without feeling like, oh, I'm in kind of like a tourist town. town.
Like you don't feel any hustle and bustle. It's very, you feel like very immersed in the culture because there aren't a lot of people.
So it's so nice, and yeah, it's not like you're fighting for a spot to take a picture of a landmark or whatever. It's very chill. Food has been great. We had a couple like misses just because there was a couple times where we ended up kind of settling for a dinner spot, and it was like fine. But then there were other places that we went to that were so good, like Chef's Corner last night, insane. We went to Cafe Mimosa yesterday for breakfast, and it was so good.
The omelets were so fluffy. Everything is so fresh. Everything just tastes better in Europe because nothing is processed as much.
I remember, and my mom says that she always remembers me saying this too after I went to Europe. And I know Sasha has traveled in different spots in Europe, but that was like my thought last time I came here, and I still feel that way when you're eating the food. You can just tell, which is so unfortunate that in America, it's like everything that we have, even the healthy options, a lot of it is just so processed that you can just tell the difference when you come here, and it just feels like real food. So nice to feel like you're treating your body well with these like good meals. But today is our last performance of this like semester of season 63, which is wild. It's been probably one of the busiest seasons I've experienced in my 8 years thus far, because we started in the mid-end of July and immediately went on 2 back-to-back tours, and I think there was only like 3, I don't know exactly the number, weeks in between then and now where we didn't have some kind of show or event that week. Like we've just been going. So to be in the home stretch of like when we're gonna have our break and to have our final show be an international performance is just such a nice way to celebrate the end of this crazy time, because it's been so much fun, don't get me wrong, but it's also just so hard, especially when your profession is so athletic. You need rest time. I think we're all excited to have one last great show together before we have a little break for the holidays. I've really been enjoying spending time with the dancers and just bonding and sharing this experience, because these are the things that we're gonna remember forever. Okay, well, I'm just gonna finish doing my hair. I'm probably gonna have to redo it at the theater anyway, because we are doing a lot before the show actually starts, and it usually messes up my hair a little bit. But I think that's gonna be all for this Get Ready With Us, and we'll see you after the show. Thank you so much. Bye. Here we are. Ready for our last show here in Latvia. Show is done. It went amazing, and we got another flower, and we're all just so happy. We worked so hard and we're so tired, but our hearts are full. Yay! Back in the room after our last show in Latvia. It was another incredible performance. Our audience was amazing. They do this cool thing where at the end, as they're applauding, they slowly start just clapping in unison together, and it's just really cool. And then we got roses again, and we had a standing ovation, and I think we took 4 big bows all together, and then we did, at the end of the show, we do single bows, and I think we did that 3 times, which is crazy. I've never done that before, where we've done 3, we've done 2, but it was so cool that we were getting such a warm and positive reception that we got to do that many bows for them. It was so special. For many of us, it was our first international tour with the company, and for it to be so successful and such a beautiful experience is just such a gift. Now we have one more day off tomorrow to just enjoy the city with no pressure of trying to think about the jet lag and making sure we get sleep, so I'm looking forward to that. Good night. All right. Alright, we're here. This is our last full day in Riga. So we're gonna go get some breakfast and then do a little bit more exploring and souvenir shopping before it's time to head back. I got some souvenirs. Yes. And I finally sent my postcards, so hopefully they get to their destination.
They'll get there. I trusted that girl.
She was like so funny though with how she was responding to things. I was like, can I buy stamps? She's like, I was like, okay. Do you not want me to? Do you not recommend it?
Like, look at that bread.
We went in there.
That looks cute.
I bought like a croissant with like cheese. To the airport, home from the Latvia tour.
How many suns we don't know.
Oh, that's really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's very good. Thank you, love.